Zay Flowers' car is gonna be on cinder blocks, windows smashed out, steering wheel stolen, driver's seat specifically pilfered, and catalytic converter snatched for his tomfoolery in that game. He will show his face in Baltimore for the foreseeable future.
Zay not even the top two reason. Zay not even the top two reason. As great as the defense was, man, y'all don't want to hear it because y'all just gonna look at the scoreboard. The defensive penalties were crazy. The defensive penalties were just crazy. Like you had these teams punting the ball at the 20. Now they're punting at the 40. Now they're literally in field goal range. All the extra. I ain't gonna lie. They had like 95 yards in penalties, dog. Now Zay did have one of them, one of the most boneheaded penalties. Man, when I tell you, B-Souls, he catches the ball. He then pushes Buddy. So Buddy's like laying down because he missed the tackle or whatever, right? He pushes his shoulder pad down, then spikes the ball next to him, and then stands over like that.
That was the taunting one, right?
That was the taunting. I'm like, what? I don't know why the did that. I have no qualms excuse. That's definitely why he's in my 3. But yeah, Zay just had a couple of boneheaded plays. I'm not mad at the fumble. That was a dive attempt. If he literally fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line. So you're telling me he's 1 yard off from making an amazing touchdown play. People are speaking on hindsight on that. But
really is a game of inches, huh?
Honestly, it is. Yeah, so
yes.
Lamar isn't too young. I mean, too old though. So y'all just.
Yeah, I'm doing my non-hate thing. I could put on a Steelers jersey and call him R.O. Jackson and do all that extra shit, but I really don't need to. Now, especially I don't need to because the way the Discord is set up, the way the Q&A may be set up, people are going to come up here gawking and I'm going to have to just respond right then and there. But I don't really need to. It's nothing I haven't seen before. It's truly nothing I haven't seen before. I'm just asking people to stop acting like shit's always different because essentially we're going to be in a position where every year someone's going to say Lamar's the best quarterback in the league and he's going to win a chip, and we're just going to wait until he eventually gets one. Now, he's a great enough player to where he can probably get one, but I don't know, like I don't like the idea of just every single year, oh, who's the best quarterback in football? I think it's Lamar Jackson. And he goes to the postseason, has another very bad game, and it's just just tell
what's his name to man up. Just tell Josh Allen to man up and take out
Josh Allen.
Allen is either the second best quarterback or the worst quarterback any given Sunday.
Tell him to man up and take out Patrick Mahomes for you, and then you'll be able to take out.
Listen, there's only one quarterback. The fucking Bills is nasty. There's only one quarterback who's capable of doing this, and had his team been fully healthy this year, you would have seen it. But I get to go into the summer with Tua Tungo to Areola. Had Tua had a fully healthy unit, like some of these teams are gracious enough to have, or even a 90% healthy unit, like a lot of these units have, we would be having a whole different conversation right now because it would have been the Dolphins putting that running back who should have came here to shame. But I digress. Hey man, it's football. Shit happens. I've learned to hold my L and take my L on the chin. All you Jacksonites, y'all should learn to do the same. I get it. Y'all love the man. He reminds you. He reminds you of yourself. You see him with that cardiac haircut, and you think, oh man, all of us video game playing niggas can be a good quarterback in the league. Wrong. He's a fucking running back. Remember that. All you niggas, especially this nigga right here. Remember that your man's is a fucking running back, buddy. All right. And I'm so it's so crazy. More jackass fans, y'all kill me. Y'all really kill me. Y'all praise this nigga. This is what y'all praise. This is the problem with you young niggas supporting these players. Y'all support bullshit. I wish Patrick Mahomes had the allegiancy and the goddamn and the fandom that y'all niggas give up here. What happened?
Y'all just got 11 wins this year.
Is that the Falcons fan talking to me right now about my team?
Oh my God.
I support.
This is a successful team this year conversation.
I support nobody in the NFL. I support nobody in the NFL besides my GOAT and CJ Stroud. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I am talking. Yeah, and Bezos, the people's champ is CJ Stroud. Now, I'm sorry, we got
that is true, Bezos. If you're gonna bandwagon, be a Texas fan.
it's CJ
Stroud.
Okay. All right, say less.
CJ Stroud.
Next season.
Before we move on from football, definitely gotta keep this football. I wanted to know, is he invited to the cookout?
Raider Nation, what is up? It's Max Crosby in the building. Just got done with practice. I just want to say Sunday, y'all need to be out in Allegiant in full effect.
Now, Max Crosby is a W. Max Crosby is a W. I say that. I said Max Crosby low key. Like me in Discord, we'll have a lot of TJ Watt versus Myles Garrett debates. But hey, that one brings up Max Crosby. It's usually like a head on the conversation thing. Now, Max Crosby low key, he a bucket. Shout out, man.
You know what's crazy? More about this cookout conversation? A lot of people that are on the oh man, you why are we inviting all these cookout? Ooga booga booga ooh. Like something I realized, I get it now why people, and I'm not even gonna say you necessarily, but you do fit into this crowd. Maybe you do, I don't know. But I do understand because I've seen the conversation, the question, do these white people be inviting y'all to the country clubs when they see you can read? Do these white people invite you to the potluck when they see you can do whatever they think white people do? And to answer that, yeah, I was invited to the potluck and the country club when I did some white activities. Yes,
it did happen. That on you, my brother. I don't know what to tell you.
It doesn't work when you don't surround yourself by different people. When you stay in a closed mindset and in an area filled with niggas that look like you, of course, no one's going to invite you to places outside of your domain. Broaden your minds, expand your horizons. Go actually outside the bounds of your comfort zone and meet new people. Then you might have new experiences, buddy. Hey, as long as they're cooking me in my cookout.
Oh my!
I'm all good.
They gave you that's a layup line. I don't know if you know it. That is a layup line, man.
I'm not necessarily gonna respond because it's not applicable to me, specifically where I grew up. But if anything, that's even more reason as to why I feel like you should have and maintain black spaces. Is because of how I grew up and how diverse my background was.
Here we go.
Because that fact for me, the black thing wasn't necessarily the cookout.
What the fuck?
The thing to hold on to for me isn't seeing. I don't see it as the cookout. I see it as a different. My fault. Black event.
The blunt session.
Whole time. Let me stop now.
Okay.
You're sick.
To continue on.
Wait. Before we move on, Jay Clark wants. He's been begging to get up, so I'll bring him up real quick.
Yeah, we got a whole ass brew log going on now. I don't know how many of you coming up here though. Damn.
Contrary to
oh Lord.
Look. Contrary to Sage's belief, I can hold accountability.
Okay.
It wasn't his best day. He didn't play his best game.
Oh, really? Hey, look, I can just call it 7 points. I can just keep it casual if you need to, man.
Nah, look, he shrunk in the moment. It is what it is. It happens. He's young.
Again.
Pause.
I say it again.
I mean, my quarterback on his worst day still played better than Tua did on his worst day, but whatever. But look,
that was his worst day.
We're not gonna address. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the playoffs? His worst day in the playoffs, huh?
Yesterday was his worst. Yeah. In my opinion.
I can find worse games, but go ahead, finish your point. Go ahead.
You're talking about the regular season, nigga. Come on now.
You can't find worse games, and then you find Tua, and then you just want to.
That nigga barely do anything in the playoffs. He always has his worst day. Every season, damn near, he has his worst day, and then follows it up by his worst day his next season.
Bro, you have 11 wins one time, and you don't. Whatever. I'm gonna just address it. All right. So, my quarterback, right, didn't play great. He's young. He's in this Peyton Manning era right now. Peyton, if you remember, Peyton Manning. But remember, let me cut. Peyton Manning, before he won his first Super Bowl, what was the narrative around Peyton Manning in the playoffs?
He's a running back?
No. He was a playoff choker.
No, bro, because then they're gonna say that I'm the hater.
No, I'm not gawking Lamar. I just said Lamar played bad. I'm not up here defending Lamar. Lamar played terrible. Played terrible. That one hurts. It's a rough one. Chiefs didn't even play that good, so we probably should have won. It's a rough one. But at the end of the day, Sage, don't get too ahead of yourself because you still got to go back to watching Mason Rudolph. So don't get too ahead of yourself. And Damo, you're a Dolphins fan. I don't even know why you're talking.
That don't work
So
I feel like
me considering we beat. Hold on, that don't work on me considering one, y'all can't beat us. I don't know if you've put that together, but y'all just low-key can't beat us. And then two, even if that is, hey, I've dealt with that pain, partner. What you have to deal with is this delusion that you have a quarterback in his, and I quote, Peyton Manning era. This is my problem with y'all, bro. Like
you act like I said the good Peyton Manning. I said bad.
I'm not asking y'all to come up here and say Lamar isn't even top 20 in the league, that he's a running back or none of that shit. I'm not asking for that. Mind you, I have all rights to do that. I am a diehard Steelers fan. I like the Steelers fan. Fun fact for a lot of you niggas, I like the Steelers just as much, if not potentially more, depending on the season, than the Lakers right now. Mind you, we suck. So that's how much I really like this team. I have every right to just sit here and dog Lamar, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just sitting here like, y'all somehow still go too far. Y'all somehow still find a way. Dog, Peyton Manning, I get what you're trying to do. I get what you're trying to do, but at the same time, you know what you're trying to do when you talk about a Peyton Manning era after having a conversation of him being top 15 all time potentially. And then going on to, and I'm not going to harp on the take, I thought it was common knowledge, but apparently many of you guys disagree. But then when you go on to say he has a better arm than Russell Wilson while still in this Peyton Manning era, this is who you view him as. At that point, you built a crazy fucking quarterback for him to play like this in the postseason, bro. You got to stop, bro.
I don't disagree.
Jay. I don't care no more, dog. I don't want to go that.
Am I tripping? This is insane. The nigga said he got a quarterback that moved better than Vic, throw better than Russell Wilson, just had a bad day, but he's in his Peyton Manning era. Wallahi, bro. But then I'm the hater? Are we serious? Oh, man.
I want to get to the rap girly so bad. I don't care about that bullshit no more.
Oh, man.
All right. Moving along. So,
words in his mouth. Everything he said was in combined this and last pod. That's a direct quote, actually, dummy.
Let's
like direct quotes.
Mark, get ready to clip all this out. I ain't gonna lie. So the rap girlies were beefing, and really, we don't necessarily talk about them beefing on this pod that often. But because of how bad the music was, that's why we got to talk about it. I think it's important to listen to Meg's verse first. This is Meg Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj. I don't think anybody up here knows why they started beefing.